Hey, welcome back to another Thursday here at the Ladies Comedy Museum. Get ready for a great night, welcoming and just enjoying yourself. Please come on down to Horizon. That's what we do here. It's all love, it's all laughs, it's all fun. And bring it to the stage, the hardest working, funniest lady here in the Meta and outside, T.Barb from Detroit.
Grab my mic. What up, though? And welcome to the Ladies of Comedy Museum. I'm your girl, T.Barb from Detroit, and we are in the building. Thank you for joining us for another Thursday all across the Meta, all across the country. Make sure you click like and subscribe. And while you're at it, go like and subscribe my YouTube channel as well, Comedian T.Barb, for all your real life laughs. And don't forget to follow me on all platforms. On Instagram, I am T.Barb. And of course on TikTok, Comedian T.Barb. Facebook, Comedian T.Barb. Catch me all across the country, including June 7th at the Detroit House of Comedy. It is going down. So come see your girl laugh, okay? And it's finally getting hot. So if your boobies or your titties get a little musty, make sure you keep your little powder with you, okay? Gotta put some deodorant under them titties sometime. Come on in. Hey, everybody. What up, though? Welcome to the Ladies of Comedy Museum. We are in the building, getting ready to laugh. We have a first-timer in the Meta tonight, my girl, OFILEZA, okay? Our first Spanish-speaking comic. She gonna come out here and say some English that's gonna sound like Spanish. Okay? Funny story. I found me some Venezuelan contractors and didn't know what the fuck they were saying. I called OFILEZA. She probably was telling them all type of shit like I'm selling coochie for the bill. I don't know. But anyway, I had to have an interpreter, okay? And that's when I knew that the work was going to be good. The minute they can't speak English, you know they're going to fix the shit out my porch. I'm sorry.
Oh, my God.
Don't nobody say, oh, my God. You know, I hate to say it. I'm an African-American woman. But them black contractors, always something. They be right back every time. I be right back. You be like, damn, you know? I be right back. I got one step. I be right back. Right back turned until my truck broke down on my way to the Home Depot and all that. Give me some contractors. I don't know what the fuck they saying. All I know is that the price is cheap and they said C. Give me some motherfuckers that do lunch break on the job. They don't even leave. Okay, they bring their own sandwiches. Black motherfucker needs some chicken, some pizza. They gotta go pick up their son from school, and they come back tomorrow. Give me some motherfuckers dedicated to the job. Shout out to Venezuela. I was telling them shit. I was kicking it with one too. We was text loving, translation love. Google was telling me, he said I was pretty, bonita. I learned something today. For real, fuck that. I'd rather be with somebody I don't know what the fuck they saying. Cause I ain't gotta hear you complain. I don't know what the fuck you saying. I think that's gonna make a good marriage. I can't be the only one, and I'm single, y'all, and I'm tired of dating. You know why? Because as a woman, when you first start dating, you gotta act dumb to make a man feel good, don't you? You be on there lying, I love sports. Yeah. Don't give a fuck about no sports. Now I gotta be in there acting fake, don't I? Because men love it when you don't know something. They just love it.
Oh my God.
I'm watching sports like, who is that in the black and white shirt? Is that their manager? Hee. He feeling good about it. Like, no, baby, see, that's the referee, see. Yeah, I'm teaching you something, see. I'm like, whatever. Shout out to all the old school men. Any old school men? Let me see some confetti, old school.
A little bit.
I'm talking about old school men who still know how to fix a porch. Give me a man with some rough hands. You know why I like rough hands these days? Back in the day, I used to be like, ugh. Now I be like, you could scratch and rub my back at the same time. That's a different sensation. That's exfoliation, you know? Give me a man that's exfoliate. Give me one of them old men that got 20,000 keys on his ring, but only 3 of them go to something. It'll take us 2 hours to get in the house, you know? Give me one of them. Give me one of them Cecils. One of them Lesters. A Mr. Charles. You know, a pension penis. I like to know exactly how much coming. I don't like no 401k. You know why? Because by the time you get it, it'd be a 205B. Fuck that. Give me a pension. Let me know we getting 1793.12 on the 3rd. Down to the change. Anyway, if y'all having a good time, let me see some confetti. Make sure you like the world. Go follow me. I'm your girl, T.Barb. I'm hitting cities all across the country, including June 7th, right here in Detroit. And I'll be in San Francisco, June 17th. So I need everybody from the Bay Area to come on out and check me out. And I'll be in Holland, Michigan, June 8th at the Park Theater. So make sure you check me out, keep up with me, and subscribe to my YouTube as well. And click like and subscribe here. Make sure you share the live with your friend, because we gonna have a great time. And tell a friend, invite a few people, tell them to pull up on us. Every week we do something a little different. We kick it off with some skits before I bring out your headliner, who is my dog OFILEZA, my homegirl, one of my she's under me. She's funny as hell, and she's getting ready to kick it with y'all tonight. But first, we're going to bring on our Meta Celebrity All-Star, who's going to kick off a solitary skit for y'all tonight. This is my homegirl. She funny as hell, straight out of Georgia, IRL. Give it up for Polkadot. And give it up for Son on the ones and twos as well, DJing in this thing. What up, though?
Thank you, my little sugar tits. How's everybody doing tonight? Everybody good? Put your confettis up.
Good, girl. Doing good.
Hey, that's what I like. So recently, I just enrolled into college, right? Because I'm trying to get money from my school, well, from my job and my job, right? So I had to write an essay about toxic relationship. So I called all my guys' friends. I'm like, hey, have y'all ever been in a toxic relationship? Because as females, I know how toxic we can be. So he was like, no, I was fortunate. So I'm like, all right, cool. He called me back 5 minutes later, was like, yeah, I'm about to go to jail. I just beat up my girl. I said, bro, what the hell? He was like, I didn't touch her. I dragged her. I said, you had to touch her to drag her. He was like, no, I was leaving. And she grabbed my leg and I dragged her 2 feet to my car. So I was like, man, you finna go to jail now. You finna go to jail. He in jail now, y'all. Like I said, he was. He called me for bail money and I couldn't help out with that. You know, I'm still a college student in this bitch. Anybody here been in a toxic relationship? Be honest. Be honest. You probably still with him to this day. You know. Master manipulator. Masturbator too. That too, you know. Oh, my baby doll left, you know. Oh, we have any virgins in here?
Virgins?
No. That's what I like. Shit, you like the foreplay?
Oh, you're not asking me.
I'm asking you, my little star. I can't read.
Yeah, you do.
You like to get flipped every 3 minutes, like a burger.
3 minutes.
Oh my God.
Hey, I got you, girl.
Not 3 minutes.
She like it well done. I like her.
Yeah,
That's my type of girl right there. Shit. Have you ever had sex with somebody and you see their areolas and you was like, damn, shit, hungry, make me hungry. I want some pizza now. She look like pepperoni. My dude, like his area, it's big. Like that's the only big thing on him. But hey, I didn't say it. I just spoke it. You know.
Like.
So what else everybody's been doing tonight? Everybody been good? Every bill is paid? Nobody lights off?
Nah, I'm good.
Oh, you sure? You know, pay that internet bill. Can be an Oculus in the dark now. Well, that's my time, guys. Y'all have a good motherfucking day. Hey, swag sir.
All right now.
Give it up for Polkadot in her sentence. She came on this motherfucker like, I got one thing. You know, normally somebody be like, I got another thing. She was like, I know when it's time to leave, okay? I got to go.
She knows how to read the room, right?
For real, listen, you better know how to read the room. She was like, anybody else toxic? Just me? I'm out.
I'm out.
I'm out. For real, but you know what? People be in denial because it is a lot of toxicity going on. You know? I'm sick of it. I'm sick of getting hatfish too. I be meeting guys thinking they look one way and they really look another. Stop making them avatars with that whole hairline when you know your shit pushed back. Okay? Don't come on this bitch with that fake hairline and when I see you in real life, you got a baby pigtail with that George Jefferson.
Oh my gosh.
Don't do me like that. For real, you know it is. It's some guys in here. What they need to add is a hairy option. I met a wolf the other day. They need to add a wolf option. Some of y'all got too much hair on your chest, taking it too far. Got more hair on your chest than on your head.
Right.
I ain't lying. Some of us ladies too. Because in the black world, it's either ass or edges. And I ain't got no ass, so I be trying to maintain my edges. But some of y'all done went too far with them edges. Edges all down on your cheek and shit.
For real.
We got to stop that. We got to stop that. We got to start keeping it real, okay? Stop being so toxic. Okay, fellas? If you know your house fucked up, don't invite no girl over your house. If you know, okay, because a lot of men I found out they don't know. Why you don't know? If I'm running an orange electrical cord out your motherfucking kitchen to cook for you, don't invite me over this bitch like that. Go get a generator or something. Look, the only guys ain't laughing at that. That's their house. I get it. I get it. I understand. I ain't the only one that been over a bowl house and went out with an ugly guy for some free food. Just me. Every guy, every girl that went out with somebody ugly that breathed like they snoring.
Oh my God.
You know, one of them. I love going out with them because then I don't give a fuck how much the bill is. Bill could be $2,000. I do not feel sorry for that ugly motherfucker. But when it's somebody that's handsome, I be eating 2 for $20s and shit. I hate that. That's why I don't go out when nobody look good. I care about your feelings too much. Doesn't work for me because I'm a retired hood rat. So I ain't really got time to be caring. But we about to get off into your headliner. Make sure you give it up for T.Barb for putting this together each and every week, every Thursday at 11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'm your girl T.Barb. Make sure you follow me. Check in with Only in Detroit. Any hashtags, you'll see all the funny voiceovers, videos, and be able to catch up and get some tickets to my show or get you some Only in Detroit merchandise because you need that merchandise. It's up. It's funny. It represents strength, courage, and the ability to do whatever the fuck you want to do. Because in Detroit, we do whatever the fuck we want to do. Okay, trust me. Go see some of the videos, and you will know what I'm talking about. It's time for your headline and your feature act today. This is my homegirl. She's straight out of Southwest Detroit, and she's been blowing up on the scenes. I want y'all to give it up for my girl, and it's her first time in the Metaverse and our first Spanish-speaking comic ever. I want you to give it up for OFILEZA. Show her some love. Give her some confetti, y'all. Make some noise. Over here, boo.
I'm coming. It won't let me move up.
You got to jump. Push BA. BA, the button. Like this. There you go. You got it. Boom. Come on, girl.
Am I good? Hey. Oh, hold on.
There you go. Ooh,
What up,
shit,
everybody?
cameraman is right there this week.
I gotta turn this way. Hello. I'm
Hey,
too
Drew,
high for
move
this
back
right now.
just a
I'm
little.
trippy as fuck. Move back here.
No, you can move forward. Move forward.
Oh, okay.
Drew will move back. Yep, there we
We
go.
good?
Yep, you good.
Yep. I'm dizzy as hell with this. How's everybody doing tonight?
Hey.
So, like my T.Barb had said, I'm from Southwest, right? I like to consider myself a Detroit Mexican, a Detroit Chicana. And fun fact, my grandfather, when they came to the United States, to Detroit, they constructed the Renaissance Center. So, like, hell yeah, right? Like, my grandfather's built the Renaissance Center, Detroit's biggest monument. So I'm, like, super proud to be a Detroit Mexican, right? Like, to say that. So I get really pissed when people try to be racist to me, though. Right? And they'll be like, get out of here, you dirty Mexican, right? Fuck you. Go back to your where you came from. And I'd be like, from where? From Werner and Carson Block? What the hell? Like, forget you, Elizabeth, right? Go back to where you came from, Livonia and stuff. I don't want to see you out here in Cinco de Mayo and shit, right? Out here in my neighborhood. The most racist people love tacos and margaritas, I don't know. So yeah, like I said, I'm a Detroit Mexican. I'm over here. I heard T.Barb saying earlier that she's a retired hood rat. You can't be a retired hood rat. You just become a possum, right? Oh, so we got any older folks up in the house tonight? We only got like a few people here today. It's all right. Ain't nothing different from a regular comedy show. So I was just saying if there was any older guys up in here tonight, right? Like, right? I noticed that a lot of the older crowd, a lot of men are uncircumcised, right? Don't be embarrassed. I love that. I think that's great, right? I love uncircumcised. Can I swear? I forgot to ask.
You can cuss and say whatever
Okay,
you
thank
want.
you. All right. So I love uncircumcised dick, right? And I think it's great. I didn't know there was a such thing as circumcised and uncircumcised until I had my first white boyfriend. Right? And I was scared. I freaked out, right? I didn't know what to do. I was nervous. I was like, fuck. Like, what happened to him? Right? Like, do I tell him? Does he know? Right? So when I was like, hey, Brad, I don't know if you know, but I think you're missing a piece, right? I don't know if you were in an accident or something happened, but maybe you should get it checked out. I'm worried about you. So like I said, I'm a Detroit Mexican. That circumcised jokes like, 'cause I've only dated Mexican men. Boom, boom, right? I have Mexican ass parents. They've been in the United States for over 50 years, but it sounds like they just arrived last week. And it's very frustrating, right? I try to show my mom how to text and how to use like her Facebook and stuff. And I gave up because it was just so frustrating. I try to show my mom shorthand texting and what, certain shorthand texts, what they mean, but she just makes up her own meanings, right? And it's gotten her in some sticky situations. Recently, my sister-in-law's grandmother passed away. She died. Her grandmother, we've known her for years. She's been in the family. And everybody's giving my sister-in-law condolences on Facebook, right? We're sorry for your loss. Should be truly missed, as normal people would do. And then here comes my mother. She was a great lady. We loved her so much. Great memories we have. You're in my prayers. And then she puts with the capital LOL. And I was like, whoa. So I have a group chat with my nieces and it blew up. Ding, 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 ding. And they're like, why did your grandma say that? What's going on? Why would she say LOL to my great grandma dying and stuff? I was like, I don't know. She's crazy. Really, let me call my mom and ask her what happened. And I speak to my mother in Spanish, so I asked her in Spanish, hey, Mom, why did you write LOL? That, Miss Beth had died or whatever. And she was like, well, yeah, LOL. I was like, Mom, what do you think LOL stands for? Right? And she's like, looks at me and she's like, well, lots of love, duh. I was like, no, Ma, it does not stand universally. It's not lots of love. And you don't LOL on someone's death post, right? So my father, too, a Mexican-ass father, who doesn't understand certain things or, like, I don't know, chooses to be ignorant to certain things. I was at their house recently, and I noticed that there was a bong, a nice crystallized bong on their kitchen counter
with Rick and Morty on it. Does everybody know who Rick and Morty is?
Yeah.
Yeah? All right, Rick and Morty, right? It's a great cartoon. If you don't know Rick and Morty, look for them. Fantastic. So it's bong, brand new bong, beautiful. And I was like, shit, did I leave that? Right? Is that my bong? And then so I asked my father, I was like, Dad, where did you get this bong from? Or where did you get this from? And he says to me, he's like, I got it at a garage sale. I was like, well, why do you have this? And he's like, because the cartoon, they're funny. I like them. They're funny. And I was like, Bob, do you know what it's for, though? Like, do you know what this is? And he looks at me and he says, they're for the flowers. And then I look at him, I was like, well, what kind of flowers, Dad? Like, I don't think it's for the same flowers that you think, right? My Mexican father. So everybody, this is like super interesting to me. I'm grateful to be here. Thank you, T.Barb, for having me. I'm probably going to throw up after this. I don't know.
Absolutely.
Ginger.
So recently I was fat shamed on stage by another comic. Right. I don't know who this comic was. It was the first time I ever had met him. And he, around the lines, called me like a pot belly or something. I didn't catch it right away. And when I heard it, I was like, pot belly. I was like, maybe like a pot pussy, but I'm not a pot belly, right? And so then I thought to myself, like, you know, like, why would you like come at me? Like, I don't even know you, right? And so then I thought to myself, you know, yeah, I might be chubby, right? But I can lose this, right? I can lose these roles or whatever, but you'll never be able to grow your dick. So why are you really mad at me? Like, why are you talking shit? Like, you know, I'll see you at the gym, you know. There's a rumor that if you work out, your dick might grow. So I might see you there, homie. You know. What else? I'm having a great ass time. I'm new to the scene here in the Metaverse, right? Trying not to fall out of my chair or throw up at the same time here.
Eat a ginger.
I don't even know where it is. I'm scared to knock everything over. Do I have a timer here? I'm sorry, I just can't. It's my first time, you guys. I'm a virgin. You're popping my cherry. Thank you, Metaverse.
Keep going.
For doing this for me, right? What else can I say to you guys up here? I'm a little like, right? Everybody having a good time? Yeah, we're throwing confetti. Yes, confetti. It took me a minute. I didn't dress myself. Barb did this, so if I look terrible, I'm sorry. I know I got some hoops, my Chicana hoops. That's a good thing. Right. I don't know what else to say here. I'm a little like dizzy and stuff, but we're having a good ass time.
Indeed.
I don't know. We did a Barb's her roast recently. If anybody came to her roast and saw that, we had some good ass comedians out there for that. Like I said, she's not a retired hood rat. She's just a possum right now. Right. Barb used to sell.
Wait.
Yep. Barb used to sell hot dogs. I don't think she does them no more.
I still do.
Do you do? Oh,
Yes,
I remember
I do.
I had a hot dog from her one time, and that was the last time I got a hot dog from It's a good time. It's a good time. We have anybody who's cannabis smokers here tonight? Cannabis? Hell yeah. Yay, cannabis. Right? I always get really upset when people say like cannabis that that it's wrong, right? That they don't like it, but they're alcoholics, right? It doesn't make sense to me. Right? And also like people who shun me for smoking weed, but they smoke cigarettes, like 4 packs a day, you know? And I know like weed is better than tobacco in a sense, because would you eat a tobacco cookie? No, right?
No.
Right? But if someone gave you a weed cookie, you're going to eat like 3 of those, right? Hell yeah, yes, confetti. I see that over there. So I'm an only daughter. I don't know if anybody has siblings here. If anybody else has siblings, I'm an only daughter. I have a lot of brothers. And I didn't really grow up with them. There's an age difference. There's a big age difference, right? Because we're Mexican. I was an aunt at 4 years old. Right? So I didn't really grow up with my brothers. I'm kind of like, we don't have a great relationship at the moment. Like, you know, we talk a little bit now. But I always wonder, you know, I always thought to myself, if I would have grown up with my brothers, what it would have been like. But then I also think to myself, if I would have been a boy, what would I look like, right? My brothers are kind of handsome or whatever. And so I always thought to myself, you know, if they were girls, they would probably be, all right, good looking, right? They would probably have like a nice ass and big titties, because I do. And I always thought to myself, And I thought to myself, like, what would I look like if I was a boy, right? I know I'd be handsome, but what I really want to know is like if I would have a big dick or not. Right? You know, and I always want to ask my brothers, like, you know, hey, did you guys ever like compare yourselves or measure yourselves to each other? I don't know what little boys do or whatever. So I always wonder, like, you're like, who's really the big brother out of all you guys? You know what I'm saying?
Oh my gosh.
I did that joke at a show one time, and the youngest of my brothers was there, and he yells out, "It's Junior!" I was like, oh my God, no. Recently, I saw on some reels on Instagram, some nasty videos, right, of these girls talking about the nastiness that they do, their sex lives or whatnot. And there's this one girl who stated that she was with her boyfriend, but he was sleeping and she really wanted to have sex. So she calls her ex-boyfriend and he answers and she goes sees him instead. And she fucks around with the ex-boyfriend and he cream pied on her, right? He cream pied on her and then she goes home to her boyfriend and he wakes up and then she says that he went down on her and that he told her that she tasted delicious, right? And when I heard this, I was like, you nasty bitch. That is so fucking gross, right? You nasty ass bitch. Like, I at least would have showered when I got home.
Yeah.
Right? So there's a saying that they have out there, right? Do what you love every day of your life and you'll never work a day of your life, right? So I took this into consideration recently and I thought about like what this meant. And so I was like, I'm going to do it. I'm going to go for it. And so I started doing porn. So we're out here in the metaverse, right? We got like the stars above us and stuff. Do we have any Marvel fans here? No Marvel fans? Hey, Marvel fans. Everybody watch Black Panther? We love the Black Panther, right? I was really excited with this new movie with Black Panther and Wakanda Forever because they were showing the side of my culture, of my, you know, my background, my indigenous culture from Mexico. So I was super excited about this. So when the movie came out into the movie theaters, you know, I kind of cosplay. I was like, I'm gonna wear some of my indigenous earrings, some of my indigenous jewelry. I'm gonna go to the movie theater. And I thought to myself, I want to be as authentic as I can to represent my culture, you know, for the Wakanda Forever. So I went to the movie theater topless. Right?
My bad.
Right? I didn't get to watch the full movie, unfortunately. They were being racist and didn't let me stay. Did anybody grow up Catholic here? No? So, and what, I mean, I don't know if we should yay, but we grew up Catholic. So after I saw Wakanda Forever, right, they have, for the Panthers, it's like the X over, right, for Wakanda Forever. And now they have like a gesture for Talocan with hands like this, right? And I went to church with my mom recently, and I had just watched the movie again. And instead, when the priest comes up and he says, you know, may spirit be with you, and you say also with you, and you kind of have your hands out. But this time, like I had just watched Wakanda Forever, so I was there at church like this. So, yeah, I felt like we had more people here, and they disappeared. There's floating bodies around. Everybody gave it up for Polkadot, who came from New Jersey. She was nervous from New Jersey. Show her some Detroit love. Hell yeah, good job. Right? I don't know. I mean, do I have more time? Should I keep on going? You tell me.
It's on you.
I need a drink. Where is my drink here, yo? So I started dating recently. I'm in my late 30s. I know I don't look it, but I'm in my late 30s. And I started dating recently. And I found out that Black men really like me, right? Mexican girl, they really like me. So I have had my first BBC, everybody. Right? So for those of you that don't know what BBC means, it means big black corazón. Corazón means heart in Spanish, right? It's the most important muscle on a man. I started teaching him Spanish. He's light-skinned, so I started teaching him Spanish to try to convince my dad that he's Dominican. We'll see how that goes. I'll keep you guys up posted on that. You guys can follow me on my social medias, on my Instagram, La Chistosa313. It means the funny girl in Spanish. Or you can follow me through Barb's information too. I know I'm not on Facebook. I want to thank everybody for letting me come out tonight into the Metaverse. Made me sick to my stomach. I don't know if it was from the nerves or from the dizziness, but I'm glad I was here. So thank you, everybody. Follow me on Instagram, on TikTok, and I hope to see you guys soon again.
Go ahead.
Oh, come on, and walk straight ahead. Walk straight ahead so they can get a picture of you before you leave. Give it up one more time for OFILEZA.
This is so weird.
Yes, it is a lot. It is a lot. It is a lot. I didn't even get a chance to brief her about the Metaverse. So, boom. It was her first time. It was her first time. One more time. One more time. For OFILEZA and the BBC. Give it up for OFILEZA and the BBC. I hope you guys had an amazing evening tonight. Don't forget, give it up for MF Sun, who is the promoter, the producer, the world creator, and also our DJ tonight. Don't forget to follow me. I am T.Barb. Give it up for MF Sun, y'all.
Hey, T.Barb, always bringing the funny. Oh, what a great show. Great headliner. And every single week here, Thursday at 11 p.m., be here, Instagram, YouTube, and especially here in Horizon World. Much love. Be kind.